Hello friends, good day. You're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time of being here with me, you are highly welcome. I so much appreciate you. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. We have a lot to unleash, a lot to share with you. And for those who have been watching, those who have been supporting and subscribing to my channel, God bless you and keep watching, keep liking my video. Okay, now today we are going to share an important topic. This is something many of us have been ignorant about, and everybody from child to teen to teenagers to adults, we are all at fault and we are all exposed to this, and it's all about blue light rays. We are going to talk about blue light rays, the way it is formed, its adverse effect on us, and the precautions we are going to take. So keep watching. So what is blue light rays? Now, blue light ray is one of the rays that is among the visible white rays, and it's the ray that has the shortest wavelength and the highest frequency, ability to destroy the eye. The blue light rays has its importance. Yes, it helps us. It helps to regulate what we call the circadian rhythm. That is our sleeping pattern. But too much exposure to it has its effect, adverse effect on us. Now, why I am here to talk about it, before the 21st century, we get more of our blue light ray, which is very important, the vitamin D we get from sunlight. Now, today in this dispensation, we get more of our blue light rays, which has been affecting our eye, especially from the computer screen, our phone, our laptop screen, the white light, the white bulbs, our plasma television. Now, why I'm concerned about these blue light rays is because of our exposure to it and the close range. Now, it does not, the blue light rays emitted from these gadgets can never be quantified with the amount of rays that the sun releases. But why it is now becoming so dangerous to us, because we are so exposed to it. Everybody is using computer, everybody is using smartphone, everybody is now watching plasma television, and all these things will have a closer range to them. We stay very close to all these gadgets, and their exposure, the emission is now becoming much. That is why we are concerned about this blue. Now, for those of us who are science inclined, will understand that among the white visible light that we have, it has a combination of lights. We have from the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the indigo. Now, the blue, which we are concerned about, has the shortest wavelength, meaning that its ability to penetrate the eye and hit the retina and cause a damage on a long run cannot or can never be overemphasized. That's why we are talking about it, because this blue light rays has, like I said before, it has the shortest wavelength. Unlike the red, the orange, the yellow, and the green, the blue has the shortest wavelength, and it moves faster, of about 400 to 450 nanometer. That is the wavelength of these blue light rays. So we are talking about it because everybody is exposed to it, aside the sunlight, which is the natural source of blue light that helps us, that emits the vitamin D that we need. Now, the artificial sources of this blue light is our phone, like I mentioned earlier, our computer sets, our palm top, our plasma television, the LED energy lights that we use at home. So we are going to be dissecting them gradually so that we will understand this. Now, the symptoms that we get from exposure to these blue light rays. One is eye strain. Most of us that use our computer a lot, those that work in the bank or any kind of work that has to do with constant usage of the computer, you find yourself after like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you start having this kind of eye strain. Your eyes will be aching you. It's as if the eyes are very heavy. Now, one thing with usage of computer, now when you stay on a computer, stay at it for a very long time, now there's this tendency of not blinking as you're supposed to blink and moving around, looking around. Now there's this close range between you and your computer, and like I said earlier, the computer is one of the artificial sources of these blue light rays. Now the blue light rays has the ability to penetrate from the cornea to the lens and down to the retina, and your long exposure to all this will not create that eye strain you normally have. You feel like you're having this kind of headache or heaviness around your eye. That is one of the symptoms of the blue light rays effect. The next one, like I said, is headache. When you use your phone for a very long time, you use your laptop, you use your computer for a very long time, what I'm talking about, all this, the exposure is depending on the usage and the duration. Okay, now when you face your computer for a very long time, like most of us that work with our computer for like 6 to 7, 8 hours a day, when you go home, you see, apart from normal stress, you find that you keep on having this kind of headache. Apart from the eye ache, you start having headache, especially the temporal part of your head. It's as if it's pulling you. You feel this pull, it's as if the head wants to knock off. It's the effect of this blue light that is resetting the system and the cells of your body. Now the next one is dry eye. When you focus on your system for a very long time, there is this tendency of not blinking. Normally you are supposed to blink often because our eyes produce the tears. Now the tears helps to lubricate the eye. So when you stay on your computer for a very long time, there is this tendency of not blinking. And also the blue light has the effect on it, because now you start feeling this dryness. Because what I'm saying is not something that will just happen immediately. It will take a longer time. As you are being exposed on daily basis, these things will start changing your system. That is why I'm here to talk about it, so that people will understand how it is. Many of us are ignorant of this. Fine and good, computer is a good thing. It helps us to do our work. It makes things easy. We are on social media. We can market our jobs and the kind of products we have. Fine and good. But what we're saying is the long exposure, long duration of usage can create all these problems. Now, the next symptom you have due to the exposure is what we call blur vision. When some people, you say, I've used my phone for a very long time. Whenever I start using my phone for a very long time, all of a sudden things will become blur. It wasn't like that before. I could read for a very long time. I could do things close range for a very long time. But all of a sudden, it's no longer that way. When I use my system, especially my computer, once I use it for like 1, 2, 3 hours, things will now become blur. Do you understand? Now, it's like I said, it will kind of disorient the cornea and creating what we call astigmatism. But people don't know. These are research that have been on board. That's why we read for a very long time. Things will blow off unless you now relax for some time and relax. Then when you come back to your computer, you see that things will become normal. The problems. The two major problems the exposure to blue light rays can create. Number one is macular degeneration. And there's what we call macula. Macula is a tissue in the eye that is in charge of your straight ahead sight. Like you're looking straight ahead. It's in charge of your straight ahead sight, looking straight, and color vision. Now, long duration or long exposure with time, it could be 2 years, it could be in 10 years time. Because of the exposure, you start having macular. The macula will denature. There will be degeneration because of too much exposure to the blue light, because this blue light will go and denature what we call the photoreceptors, the cone. The cones are in charge of your straight ahead sight and colors. It helps you to detect colors. You start having issues with colors. It's because of this macular degeneration, which has come due to exposure to blue light rays. Then the next one is what we call computer vision syndrome. Computer vision syndrome, like the symptoms I mentioned earlier, from dryness to blur vision to eye ache to headache, all these are they are the symptoms of computer vision syndrome. Just like I mentioned the macular degeneration. Once you start having macular degeneration due to exposure to this light, you start having issues with identifying colors and seeing clearly when you're looking straight ahead. Then the computer vision, so you start having this dryness, the blur vision, the headache, and the eye ache. Okay. Now, the factors that can lead to these problems and symptoms due to the exposure of blue light rays, I will list them out one after the other. Number one, using our phones and our computers in a dark room. Many of us, we are so guilty of this. We use our phones in the dark. Inside a dark room, you on your phone and it's not good, it's not proper. When everywhere is dark and you are facing your laptop or your phone, all the rays get into the eye. Your eyes absorb it. It's different from using your phone when the day is bright. The environment, the light from the atmosphere will neutralize most of the rays. Unlike in the dark, it will be your eye that will absorb it. Then the second factor is increasing the brightness and the contrast of your phone or laptop. Now, I want to warn you and I want to tell you, please, it's an advice. When you're using your phone, your laptop, or whatever gadget, please reduce the brightness. Reduce the brightness and the contrast of your phone and your gadgets. Okay, it's very important. Reduce it. You still see, reduce it. Okay. And another one, that is the third one, is increase exposure, prolonged duration of using our gadgets. These are the factors that can create this problem and the symptoms we have due to exposure to what? Blue light ray. Now, what are the precautions we should take in order to salvage the issue or to prevent us having problems? Number one, wearing blue light filter lens. There are lenses that can help to filter the blue light rays. We have the anti-reflective lenses. These lenses help us a lot. We're using our phones and our computers and our laptops and our plasma television. These blue light filter lenses, they help to filter the blue light rays. Even the photochromic lenses under the sun, when you get into the sun, it will darken, preventing too much of sun rays entering there. The second one is blue light filter screen. If you cannot get the blue light filter lens to wear, you can get the blue light filter screen, which you can place on your computer or your phone. This, you can get them, you can go online, you can go to Amazon and get it. You can go to Alibaba, you browse it and you get it. You pay online and it will ship to you wherever you are watching me right now. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, reduce your phone brightness and the contrast. This is the third precaution, reduce, because once it is reduced, the intensity at which the blue light flies into the eye is reduced. Okay, it will be cut short. So it's important, very, very important. Okay, then the fourth one is this: please tilt your computer to an angle. Like myself, the computer I use in my office is not facing me directly, like especially the computer. I tilt it to an angle so that I can use it. Then it's tilted to a particular angle away from my face, so that I can use it. And I also reduce the contrast and the brightness of my computer, even my phone. Now for your phone, you might not really tilt your phone, but you can reduce the brightness and the contrast of your phone. And our phones nowadays, they come with what we call an eye care app, inbuilt eye care app. Most of the phones we have today has an inbuilt eye care app that helps to nullify the effect of the blue light rays that they see, because the research has made the companies that produce all these gadgets to understand that what they are producing releases these blue lights that damages their customer's sight. So that's why they've imputed an inbuilt eye care app that can cut off the blue light ray. So you can search on your phone and do what, and on it, so you can use it all the time. That's what I use on my phone. Then the last but not the least, if you don't have this eye care inbuilt app in your phone, you can download a blue light filter app in your phone. The one I use it together with the inbuilt eye care app I have in my phone. The one I downloaded is called Iris Mini. I will show it on the system, on the screen, and the way it works. Iris Mini. When you go to your Play Store, for those that use Android, you go to your Play Store, you type Iris, IRIS, Mini, MINI. You type it and you download it and do what? Activate it on your phone and use it always. You find yourself using your phone for a very long time and having no issue. Okay, so I want us to, this is very simple. It's just out of our ignorance because nobody tells us. Now I'm telling you, please do all this. It will help us. See you in my next video. Thank you. Please, and do not forget, click the like button of this video and do what? Drop your comment. And finally, do not forget, subscribe to my channel. I say what? Subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification for further information and notification on my subsequent videos to come. Thank you. See you some other time. I wanna be a billionaire.